A very useful tool for those who like this. Very useful tool. Why does it keep glitching? A very useful tool for those who want to study theology and understand Christianity. Apologetics, by the way, does not mean you're apologizing for anything. It's a Latin word, which it is Latin or Greek. It literally means a defense, an explanation, basically a defense of what you believe. Early Christian apologists, like Justin Martyr and Irenaeus, and a few other people. This is a very good one. Very good, useful tool. Reasonable, concise, witty, wise. Peter Kreeft and Ronald Tassili have written an informative and valuable guidebook for anyone looking for answers to questions of faith and reason. Topics include faith and reason, existence of God, God's nature, how we know God, creation and evolution, providence and free will, miracles, problem of evil, the Bible's historical reliability, the divinity of Christ, the resurrection, life after death, heaven and hell, salvation, Christianity and the religion's objective truth. When you're asking the questions yourself or want to respond to others who are, here's the resource you have been waiting for. This is a very good book, not only to learn if you don't know, but a refresher course on how to teach, defend, explain theology, why you believe what you believe. I mean, it's very well written, very well written. Yeah. There's a lot of good, cool stuff in here. I find it. I found this book very good, by the way. Part 1, the introduction, the nature, power, and limitations of apologetics, faith and reason. Part 2, God, 20 arguments for the existence of God, the nature of God. Part 3, God and nature. 4 problems of cosmology, the problem of evil. Part 4, God and grace, the divinity of Christ, the resurrection, the Bible, myth or history. Part 5, God and glory, life after death, heaven, hell, salvation. Part 6, conclusions, Christianity and other religions, objective truth, and the bottom line. This book does a very good job of explaining these things, showing them logically and reasonably. It doesn't attack anybody, which is good. It should never attack anybody. It should try to explain what you believe and why. It is a very good book for people who really aren't sure how to defend or explain or teach what they believe. I mean, I'm in that phone constantly. I'm always learning. But it is a good resource material. Excellent resource material. Excellent. It clearly explains what it is the Christian faith is, what it is not. It does there is another book out there about apologetics and subjectivism. I gotta find that book. This book helps with objectivism, subjectivism, all the other objectivisms that are out there. Do faith and reason conflict? Does God exist? Is the Bible a myth? Is the Bible a myth? How can God allow evil to exist? Was Jesus born of a man? Is there life after death? Are miracles possible? Was Jesus raised from the dead? Is Christianity the only true religion? This book is thick as it looks. It's very well written, easy to read, easy resource material. It gets to the point. I like it. I have used it. It does both sides of the argument. It talks about one side, it talks about the other side. It explains why Christianity is far more better, believable. It has more truth to it. It is truth, I should say. With its faith and reason, more problems in cosmology. What are angels? Woo-hoo. They outline the chapters. Divinity of Christ. I mean, it talks about all the stuff that the early church had to deal with, mostly Gnosticism. This book is very good if you want to combat Gnostic religion, which, by the way, Gnosticism never left. It just rewrote itself and called it something else. Hundreds of answers to crucial questions. It does a very good job. I do like this book. I highly recommend it. If you can't find it, order it on Amazon or Thrift Books. But I think I found this one. I found this actually in the library when they were selling the older books. But anyway, that is especially about religion. It has discussion questions for discussion. I mean, I always like to go through bibliography sometimes and see if I have the books that are already mentioned. And I sometimes do find books I already have. Justin Martyr, I don't have that, but I do. Justin Martyr was an early apologist. They talk about Thomas Aquinas. C.S. Lewis is mentioned. 20 arguments for the existence of God. Introduction to the philosophy of religion. That's mentioned and talked about. This book is very good. It's a very good resource material for apologetics, as I keep saying. It really is, and one should have this in their theological library. One should always have lots of books in their theological library. Make sure you get ones that are actually trying to help you defend what you believe instead of nitpicking and tearing apart and telling you why you should believe it, because they're out there too. I can name a few authors, but I won't right now. I love how these pictures just look so nice. How that, brightened up the world. Hardly does the only problem. Anyway. This is an excellent book. Worth having. Thanks for watching. I do like that book. It is a very useful tool, and I've used it a few times. I should use it more often than I do, but it is useful. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Behave yourselves, people, because I'm not going to. Anyway, later.